Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They're going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep for the punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. From the shotgun, drops back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Direct snap to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. We come out into playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Set up. It's a first down play. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Broncos have 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. Powers through a tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. And the Broncos come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made, but a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. The Broncos are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, BSU.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The shotgun handoff here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. That's exactly what he did there.
And the Tigers will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that catch is hauled in. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking for his back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, and they convert. And listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. It's caught downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, impressive spin there. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Boise State. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Keeping it on the ground here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush closing in. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Tackle made after just a short gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We get the second half started with a running play. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. And the Broncos looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The back's got it. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket, and he's got it.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Broncos keep the football on the move. It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Broncos are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The Broncos will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. Love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Broncos. They will claim the second half lead. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Get this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Ball handed off. Makes a nice move there. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry out. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks loose at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. 1st down here for this offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, BSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run the option. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. The PAT is important to make it a 3-point lead. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. They stop him right at the 24.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Good enough for the first down to the 37. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Looks like he's going to run it. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. And the Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Boise State. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. He shreds the tackle. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Here comes a handoff. Great cut there. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. He'll hand it off. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They're going to throw for it on third and short. It's a quick grab. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Snags the quick throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a strong stiff arm.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Time running down. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, another nice throw by this quarterback. You know, Chris, he's had a heck of a day the entire game, avoiding mistakes, making good throws, giving his team a chance to win this game. And when it comes down to it, I want the ball in his hands with a chance to make a play to win it.
Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Clemson. They go in front in the final minute of play. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. We've got to be thinking field goal here, but they've got to move the ball closer for that kicker. How risky will they be? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't make the catch across the middle. It'll bring up 2nd down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Let's it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will tie the game here. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Extending the play now. He'll try a pass here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Broncos looking to cash in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Broncos, to take the lead in overtime. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And there's the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The linebacker shifting around now. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now. Now the offense will spend the timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the two-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. No, he didn't get in. They stopped him. They gambled to win the game right there. Could not score. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish.